Hello all, welcome to PasSpareTime. I think I got everything fixed. I'm not positive, but I think I haven't done one of these in like a month, so it's kind of a test to see how the vertical lives are doing. If it's just me and 30 of my closest friends or me and 300, I don't know. Hello Chew, hello Copper Al, John Chum, Thomas tripped on a nickel, just mailed you some stuff today. We are going to hunt $501 bills, looking for all sorts of goodies. That's what we're going to do. That is what we are going to do. Except they're all going 10 million different directions. So let me get them straightened out here, and then we will start our hunt. See if we can find some star notes, anything fancy serial number, any older bills. Even though I haven't been streaming, I have been searching $1 bills. I'll show you one of my better finds here in a minute that I found last week. That's a really good one. They could not be going in any more directions. Hello, Big Salad. Good to see you. Thomas, you had 3 giveaways that I had to force into one envelope and put an extra stamp on. You've been running lucky. I got everything shipped out today, but one unclaimed prize, and Randy Pulsifer had to send me his address. And his will be on the way tomorrow. I got 4 videos uploaded on the Buffalo Nickel restoration and hunt and album fill. One of them posted for today. That's out there right now. I completed the purchase of a collection of coins today that somebody had me value for them. They were going to sell, they weren't going to sell, then they were going to sell. So it's got some cool stuff in it. It was a little over $3,000 worth of goodies. So we'll be having some very cool auctions coming up very soon, maybe starting this Saturday. I got to get the auction put together now that I got the check written and the deal closed. All right. So y'all know the drill. Part of what we're looking for is going to be scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Maybe some other things we're looking for. If I miss something and you see it and you're the first to type it in, it's yours. I guess we'll still do bookends, and I guess I'll probably still miss them. I don't keep bookends, but I'll try to see them tonight. I shall try. I had set up, I'd done a live on Buffalo Nickels, and I had all my settings messed up. And then I recorded several videos today, which you do under the simple format. You need the advanced format to do what we're doing now. So here we go. So I'm looking here, looking right there, looking for older dates. And older dates for me is anything before 2000. I'm looking where that D is, looking for an X or a Y, because those are deeper runs and worth a little more money. Or I'm looking for fancy serial numbers, some of which are scrolling at the bottom. Also, I'm looking for stars at the end of the serial number, which would indicate it's a star note printed as a replacement note for a mistake made at the mint. And they've just announced they're not going to do those anymore, and star notes are going for $3 or $4 each, so we like those. Basically, I am looking for anything worth more than face value. Is chat working? I don't know. Yeah, it's working again. All right, here we go. Let's see what we shall find. Ah, that's a find right there. Unfortunately, somebody wrote on it. That doesn't help our value any at all. But that's got 4 9s in a row. That is called a quad, and we keep quads. We keep quads here. They do go for a couple bucks on eBay. I don't know about the 38 on it. Maybe if I put it with a group of them, maybe they would still sell. And I don't even have my eBay store up and running yet. So almost a trinary, 667-9696-0. Cool bill. If that 0 had been a 6 or a 9 and that 7 had been a 6 or 9, it'd be a really cool bill. Oh, I told you I was going to show you one of my better finds. How about that one that I found the other day? How about that one? I was searching through a $100 bundle and not finding hardly anything. And all of a sudden, up pops a 9 followed by 7 threes, a binary note with 7 threes in a row. That's going to be $20 to $50 value, maybe even closer to the 50 because of the 7 threes in a row. That's the closest I've ever gotten to a solid. If that first 9 had been a 3, it would have been solid 3s. A binary note's worth at least 20 in decent shape, and this note is in great shape. 7 in a row is worth at least 20 or more. So combined, I'm going to say that that's going to be $20 to $50, and probably err on the high end of that. I about fell out of my chair when that thing popped out the other day. You gotta like that. Oh, I know, so close to a solid. Hello, Azure Blue. Hello, Glenn. Good to see you all. Let's see if we can find something amazing tonight like that. How about that? How about a star note? Star note right there. It ends in a star on both sides. If that star is ever filled in, if they over-ink the star and it's filled in, it's worth a bunch of money. But star notes are going for $3 to $4. And when we find a star note, thank you for those stars. When we find a star note, we go to mycurrencycollection.com. Let me find the right button here. What do I want? I usually switch to a different screen for this. Let's see. Well, I gotta be there, so I just gotta move it. That's what I gotta do. I'm remembering. This is called mycurrencycollection.com. This is a star note lookup page to show you how many star notes were printed in that run. And the lower the print size, the more they could be worth. We've already got the $1 denomination in. 2021 happens to be the year. This one starts with a B044 28518 star. 99% of the ones you look up are going to be a run size of 3.2 million. But if you find a lower run size and lower total run size, it could have more value. Let's see. 3.2 million, as is to be expected. And when you look at this, there's a little heat chart here. And this is all the way over here in the less rare part of the heat chart. That's bad. We want over here. But this does not impact the value of this bill. It just doesn't make it worth more. But star notes in this shape going for $3 to $4 on eBay right now. So we keep all our star notes. And like I said a few minutes ago, they've announced that they're not going to continue making star notes. So I think the value of them is going to continue to go up. Hello, Moak. All right, we're off to a pretty good start. Almost a ladder. Let's see. Got to have 2 of something in there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Had that one been a 0 or a 2, we would have had what's called a broken or scattered ladder. Those are worth $5 or more. That one's just close. It didn't do it. But we'll take close. We will take close. All right. Azure Blue, that's very nice of you to say. I have not been doing this stream in a while. That's the format we're looking for birthday notes, July 5th or May 7th, but the year is 4043, and Paul's not going to live that long, so we will not be keeping that one. All right, I've got the sniffles tonight too, so you're going to have to forgive me for the sniffles. I noticed rewatching the videos I shot today, I was sniffling all the time. Colder than heck here. I don't know why I could be sniffling. I'm getting over an upper respiratory infection though. So maybe that's why. Hey, I don't guess I fixed that bill. Yeah, it wasn't worth fixing anyway. Alright, what are we going to find? I will say that my star note finds have slowed down. We were averaging over 1 per strap, and that has slowed down a little bit. And my overall finds have slowed down a little bit, because I think there are bunches and bunches of people that are picking up on this hobby. Hello, Leroy. Good to see you. Hey, if you're here for the first time, we've been on YouTube for the past 5 years searching coins. We have started searching currency the last 6 months. I have now searched over 100,000 $1 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers, star notes, and older bills, anything that brings more value than face value. We do a $50 search live stream every Saturday at 2 p.m. If you're here for the first time and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We would appreciate it. And you are going to want to stick around because we're going to be giving away a 1957 silver certificate, $1 in silver, payable to the Bear on Demand. We'll be giving that away here in a little while. So you got a chance to win. You have to be 18 or older, 13 or older with parental permission. That 8 is a little bit over-inked. And over-inked bills are bringing above face value. So I'm going to hang on to that. That is a printing error. And those are bringing a couple bucks right now. So I'm going to keep it. Oh, I like getting star notes too. I love getting star notes. Very first $1,000 I searched had 25 star notes in it, and I've never matched that since. But it hooked me. I honestly thought that I would be bored doing this compared to searching coins. But I think $50 and nickels. Nickels is my favorite. $50 is second, and dollar bills are probably third favorite to search. Dimes are too hard for my old eyes. Too little. Too little. Remember, if I miss something that is on the list below, like if I missed that and didn't see it, that's quads. 4 2s in a row. We keep quads. They're going for a few dollars each on eBay. So we will hang on to that. That's a keeper worth a couple bucks. Take a sip of my water. Do appreciate everyone popping in on a Thursday night. If you're here for the first time and you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. We've got over 100 people in the stream. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm searching dollar bills. Yes, I know I'm crazy, but there's money in it. I'm looking here for the date. Anything earlier than 2000 is going to be worth over face value. Where the B is, if there is a star there, like we just found this one a little while ago, means it was printed as a replacement note, and the replacement notes, these are going for $3 to $4 each on eBay. I'm looking for an X or a Y at the end because that means it was a deeper run and they're more rare, or a fancy combination of serial numbers that are like what's scrolling at the bottom. Like this would be a key date in history or a birthday note, July 14th of the year 1550. U.S. history is kind of hard to track in the 1550s, so we'll let that one go. Cool, Leroy. I love the Steelies. Love finding Steelies. We find them in boxes occasionally. I'm on my first strap of dollar bills. There's $100 in each strap. We're going to be searching 5 straps tonight. And we'll be having at least one giveaway. Upside down, that does not make it worth any more money. November 26th of the year 6504, not quite what we're looking for. I have been finding a few good birth date notes where the dollar bill serial number makes up a birth year. There's another star note, and it starts with 00. This could be a lower print run star note. You want to check both sides on the star note to see if either of the stars are filled in. If they are, it could have more value than, well, they're going for like $10, $20 a piece. But when we find a star note, we go over to a website called mycurrencycollection.com. And on that website, it has a star note lookup page. And you enter in the denomination, $1. This one is a 2021 series. We need to enter our serial number now. I'll leave the star there. Starting with the letter, that is a G. Out of Chicago, Illinois, 007, James Bond, 08727, star. Most of these, 90% of them will be 3.2 million run size. We're looking for something smaller than that to add value to our note. Let's see. 3.2 million. Again, you can't be upset because that's going to be the, most of what you're going to find is going to be 3.2 million. But that does not lower the value of it at all. It just doesn't raise it. These star notes are still going for $3 or $4 if they're in good shape on eBay right now, which is crazy. If I can triple or quadruple my money, I am a happy camper. You got a coin. Abraham, you can send me an email. You can type in exclamation email. It will show you my email. And you can send me a picture of your coin. I do buy coin collections. Just got done buying one. And then either keep it in my personal collection or auction it off on our Saturday streams. We will be having an auction this Saturday after our 2 p.m. stream. We got 6 to 8 boxes of $50 to hunt first, and then we'll be doing an auction. Get into some of the new goodies I found. Holy cats, that's a great birth date note right there. You know why? November 2nd, that's my birth date. If it was only 1963, but that's November 2nd of Abraham Vargas. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. Let's see, 13 and 24. Somebody that's 37 years old, I've got your birth date note. And the cool thing about these birth date notes, they're selling for $10, even $20 on eBay right now. People are wanting to get their birth date on a serial number, and a dollar bill is the least expensive way to do that. So I put that in a nice plastic holder to protect it in the shape it's in right now. That's our best find of the day so far, right there. My birth date, wrong year. Pretty cool. August 1st of the year 781, or January 8th of the year 781. Not quite what we're looking for, but this has been a good strap. 2 star notes, a birth date note, 2 quads, and an over-inked 8 so far. 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 sixes. Not quite a scattered or broken ladder. Again, if you've just popped in, what I'm looking for, I'm searching dollar bills. Yeah, I know, I'm searching dollar bills. Sure, Mike. Sure. Feel free. Good to see you. I'm looking here for any note that was printed before the year 2000 because they're going to be worth more than face value. Looking for a star at the end of this, which would indicate that it was printed as a replacement bill for something the mint messed up. Looking for an X or a Y, which means it's a deeper run and it's worth more money. Or a fancy serial number like that birth date note I just found. Basically looking for anything that is worth more than face value, significant enough to keep. I eventually am going to open back up my eBay store and start selling some of these on eBay because I literally have thousands of finds now after I've searched 100,000 $1 bills. We have been on eBay for the last 5 years. well, May 24th or September 13th, but it doesn't work. I hunt with my grandsons, age 14, 11, and 7. They'll be with me on Saturday. We have a lot of fun. We try to cater to families. If you're here for the first time and you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. It means the world to us. And it's free for you on Thursday nights. Actually, it's free every night. But since it's Thursday night, that sounds better. We put out daily short videos of coin hunting. I hunt boxes of pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars weekly. Do a daily short video for my best finds from each week. We have a stream every Saturday, a live stream, where we hunt half dollars, and we have an auction after the hunt. We have 5 or 6 giveaways during that hunt. All you got to do is be there. Be over age of 18 or over the age of 13 with parental permission, and you can win. We give away coins. We give away fancy dollar bills, silver certificates, $2 bills. You never know what we're going to be giving away. Also, Copper Owl Coins is in here. He's another content provider, so if you haven't checked him out, make sure to check him out as well. Okay, we're coming to the end of strap 1. Each strap has $101 bills in it. We are going to search 5 straps for $500 tonight. And if I miss one and you see it, one I would normally keep, which is in the scroll below, and you're the first to type it in and you're of age, I'll send it to you for free. And I typically miss them every week. DJ, thank you for subscribing. We appreciate it. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Another star note. 3 star notes in our first strap. Holy smokes. See that star right there? That star indicates this was printed to make up for bills that got damaged or misprinted when they were doing them. This one's not in very good shape. If they're in nice shape, they bring $3 to $4. This will not bring this, but this will still bring a couple dollars. When we find a star note, we go over to mycurrencycollection.com. Is a website that you can do a star note lookup. You put the denomination $1. This is a 2013 bill. Unfortunately, it starts with a D instead of a B. If it started with a B, it may be one that they accidentally put duplicate serial numbers on. And those can be worth a lot of money. 026-20789 star. Again, usually these are a print run of 3.2 million, but if it's a lower print run, you can make more money. Let's see. Another one that's 3.2 million. If I get it on the screen right. And you can see it's over here in the less rare. We're looking for one to get over here in the red and be worth more money. But we do keep all of our star notes because they're all worth money. Get back to the right screen here. Move that screen over so it's easier to find. If I miss anyone on chat, I apologize. Running solo tonight. Hello, Michael Erickson. Good to see you. 3 star notes and a birth date note in the first strap, Michael. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Almost a broken or scattered ladder. That would have been awesome. But not quite. So the first $100 are searched. We will get into the next 100. They come strapped like this. I've got a bank that orders these from the Federal Reserve for me every week. You could also get what's called teller straps, where they wrap the ones that have been brought into the bank. But I get both, just depending on which bank I go to. Now, they rarely come in order, so I am going to turn all these facing the correct direction. Or facing the same direction, I should say, because it makes it easier for me to hunt and I think a better viewing experience for you. This takes just a moment. You might ask, why don't you do that before the stream? And I could, but I want my stream to be as authentic as possible. I want you to see the finds as I see them. I don't want to know what's in the strap and then see it and pretend like I'm excited or it's something cool that I didn't know was coming. So if I happen to see something as I'm organizing these, I'll point it out to you at the same time. I try not to, but sometimes there'll be a star that just reaches out and grabs my eye. You never know. Again, forgive my sniffles. But if you're here for the first time and you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. We do this kind of stream. I've taken the last month off. I'm going to start getting back into this and doing this a couple times a week, 2 to 3 times a week. We always have giveaways, and we always give you a chance to win something also if you see something I miss. So you never know what you might go home with, and you might learn something. Like, check your change. Check your change. Did you know that dollar bills can be worth more than $1 based on the silly serial number on it? Isn't that crazy? Thanks, Aggressive One Pocket Shorts. Appreciate that. M. Johnson, occasionally I will get uncirculated $1 bills that are sequential. Now, if you get lucky, like I have a couple times, I got 1,000 $1 bills in my pickup. When I pick them up, I get a brick like this from the Federal Reserve that's 1,000 ones. A few times I've got 1,000 that are all brand new, and they were all consecutive serial numbers. And I was able to sell those on eBay for $1,500 with $1,000 face value. Now, you've got to have at least 100 excuse me, consecutive to make it worth selling. I don't ask for anything specific. Whatever the Fed sends is what they give me, and we make it work. All right, second strap. I'm looking for any bill before the year 2000 with a star, an X or a Y at the end, or a fancy combination of serial numbers. Let's see what it is we can find. Some of the things I'm looking for are scrolling along the bottom of the screen. If I happen to miss one, which I do occasionally, and you're the first to type it in, and you meet the age requirements, I will send it to you. Free dollar. That is worth more than $1. Isn't it nice when $1's worth more than $1 than with all the inflation we've had and dollars are worth less than $1? This is free money. Check your change. I got a Buffalo nickel and change not too long ago. Boy, this one was close to something special. 2165, it reads from the front. 2169, it reads from the back. Had that 9 been a 5, that would be what we call a radar note, reading the same front to back and back to front, also a palindrome note. And that would have been worth $15, $20, and we'd have been really happy to have it. As is, it is a near miss. $00088,628. Now, low serial number bills are worth money, but I don't consider them low until they start with 4 zeros. But in an ideal world, the more zeros you find, the more valuable it gets. If you get 7 zeros and a 1, not only would you have a true binary note, but you would have the first note in the series, and you're looking at hundreds of dollars to sell that one. That's the one you want to find. As is, that one was a teaser. June 8th, August 6th, October 25th, but doesn't have everything we need there to be a birth date note. Lots of birth date note teasers tonight, and then the one real birth date note we found. Do appreciate y'all being here tonight. Thank you all so very much. If I'm going to stay up late, might as well have some company. I am a horrible insomniac, much like Copper Owl. And I figure if I'm not going to sleep, I might as well do something productive. There's a find. boy, 80, 6666, 85, but the 4 sixes is what makes it valuable. That's called a quad note. Four in a row of the same number, going for a couple bucks on eBay. So you gotta like that. That's our third quad note we found today. All right, Mike, I'll take a look. Probably be tomorrow, but I'll take a look. So a little cheat I use, because that date's harder for me to see, I look at the signature, and I know that Steve Mnuchin and Janet Yellen are the two last secretaries of the Treasury. So if I see their signature, I don't have to make out that little date. If I see anything else, there's a birth date note. I look then and see what date it was. How about August 18th of 1948? Let's see, 52 and 24, 76 years old. You could be watching. I did find a birth date note of somebody that was watching their child. Birth date notes are going for $10, $20 on eBay. Very nice to find, especially when you find them in the natural order. August 18th, if it was 1808, it would still be a birthday note, but this is in the U.S. order of how we calculate dates. And that is our second birthday note, and a very, very good find. Sippy sip. Drinking water. Staying hydrated. Staying hydrated. All right. Again, if you just popped in, what I'm looking for, yes, birthday notes can certainly start with the year. They're selling on eBay all the time. Christopher D, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. I use a program that is called OBS, and it Streamlabs, and it does not recognize everyone as a new subscriber when you subscribe. I apologize for that. I have notified them over and over again. They know about it. They're working on it. But I appreciate everyone that is subscribing, not just the ones that get recognized on screen. I have no control over that. But my grandsons set a goal for us to hit 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and we ended up getting sick and lots of stuff. Joshua Johnson, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We did not make it. Nick O'Brien, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. So we have reset the goal to hit 20,000 this year. Now, we don't get a plaque or even an email thank you from YouTube for hitting that number. It's just a personal goal. This is a hobby for us. We've been doing it the last 5 years, been on YouTube for 5 years, and that is hard to believe. Very hard to believe. Terry, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. We've been doing this for 5 years. We started out hunting coins. We didn't know much about it at all. We have learned. It is a hobby that you can learn. There are a lot of great tools out there that you can use. 378 to start, 388 to end. Had that been 388 and 388, that would be a 6-digit bookend note worth a few bucks. Another near miss. We started hunting dollar bills 6 months ago, and I have searched over 100,000, which is crazy. August 1st of the year 1172. A little too far in the past, but there's a star note. Hello, star note. 4th of the night. That star indicates right there. Zopra, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. They messed up printing some, and they needed to print some replacement notes. So that's what the star signifies. And when we find a star note, we go over to a website called mycurrencycollection.com. mycurrencycollection.com. If there's a moderator in, I know Michael Erickson's there, going to type exclamation MCC. It will put that link up. But you come over here, the $1 denomination, and then you put the year in. This one is a 2013. We've already got that in. Then you key in the entire serial number, H02953139. What this is going to tell us is what the print run size was for this star note run. Typically it's 3.2 million. That's what we would expect to see. 90% of the time that's what it is. But if you find a lower print run, they can be more valuable. Let's see. Another 3.2 million. All four of ours tonight have been 3.2 million. Only 6.4 million minted in total, which if I slide that over there, I can show you that part as well. But it's showing up as less rare on the heat chart. But star notes are going for $3 to $4 a piece on eBay. And they've announced that they're not going to continue making star notes. I don't know what they're going to do instead. So if you find a star on your note, you want to hang on to it. The better shape it in, the more money you can make. Hello, Jamie. Hello, in Marsh. Good to see you. Anyone I've missed in the chat, I apologize. There you go, Terry. You're into it. Good. I love star notes. Me too. Rarest star note I found a couple radar notes that are really good. And I found some binaries like this one. I found this one last week. And 9 and then 7 threes in a row. That's probably worth $30 to $50. I've been saying 20. A binary note's worth 20 on eBay. 7 in a row is worth quite a bit too. When you combine the two, I think I might get close to $50 for that one, with 7 threes in a row. So I found a few of those, but not a lot. $20 star note the other day. Cool. The only problem with $20 star notes is it's expensive to save them. If you're going to turn around and sell them, they certainly have value over face. Not as much value over face as a percentage as dollar bills do, but they will sell, especially if they're in good shape and a fancy serial number to go with it. But I've accumulated literally thousands of dollars that I have kept in my collection, and if those were $20 bills, I couldn't afford to do that. I could not afford to do that. This bill's not in good shape, or I would keep it. If you look at that second 8, you see how that second 8 looks different than the first 8? That second 8 is over inked. That is a printing error, and those are going for a few bucks on eBay, but that bill's in such lousy shape, it would never sell. That is a lot of threes for sure. There you go, Mike. Did you buy it off me? Zach, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Appreciate everyone subscribing tonight. Makes the grandkids really happy. Every day. Paul, did you stream last night? Did you do a vertical live? No. Why not? How are we going to grow? Well, I tried to sleep. I'm sorry. But they love the YouTube. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for my grandkids. Another star note. Another star note. I broke my leg, and the grandkids and I needed a hobby to do that I could be sedentary during, and we ran into coin hunting on YouTube. DJ, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. And we started doing it. Leonard, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. At our dining room table upstairs. Just open them, doing them ourselves. We started with pennies. And we fell in love with it. We got a whole room downstairs now, and the kids have quite the coin collection going. Now, when we find a star note, we're going to go back over here to the star note lookup page. That star indicates this was something that messed up, misprinted, or got some damaged. This is a $1 bill out of the year 2017 A series that we need to key in. And it starts with F01739151. And this is going to tell us how many were in the print run, and we're looking for something below 3.2 million, and on average, 90% of them were printed in 3.2 million runs. Let's see. And another one. That's our 5th star note tonight already, which is crazy. But we don't have any less rare ones. We don't have any more rare ones, I guess. All of them have been less rare so far. As you can see, this in the heat zone is saying it's cold, so it's not going to add any value to our star note. But star notes are going for $3 to $4 on eBay right now, and they've announced they're not going to make star notes anymore. West Nation, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. So keep all your star notes. They're worth more than $1. Yeah, if you get an overink that's a nice shape, they're worth a nice over face value. Wilbert, hello. Odometer notes I do keep if they're obvious. And if we see one, I'll point it out. But an odometer or a gas pump note is when one of the numbers in the chain, in the serial number, is printed higher or lower, out of alignment with the rest of the numbers. Being a cashier, you had a big advantage. I worked at a gas station in 1982, and I wish I knew now what I wish I knew then what I know now. Because there was probably a lot of silver going through my hands, and I was just uneducated. All right, getting towards the end of strap number 2. We'll get a fine for the road here. The 2009 bill, that's the oldest one I have noticed tonight. Upside down. Oh, almost a repeater. 2468, 2488. Had it been 2468, 2468, worth over $10. Another near miss. $50 star notes are worth more than face value if they're in good shape. But once again, it's just there are less people willing to buy and save $50 or $100 bills. Just because of it's harder to take that out of your spending money, but they will sell if you can afford to hang on to it. They will sell. They sell on eBay every day. Wilbert, we average either a war nickel or a buffalo nickel per nickel box we search, so they are certainly still out there. Another bill that's in lousy shape, but another over-inked number. Look at the first 9 and the second 9. You can see the difference. I wasn't keeping those for quite a while, and I looked them back up on eBay, and they started going for more than $2, so I started hanging on to them. There's a little bit of an odometer note right there. If you look at that 8 and the 6, they are raised out of alignment with the rest of it. But just barely. It's not enough for me to hang on to. If they're raised higher, I would hang on to it, but I will send that one back. We have found we have found 5 star notes, and this is only our second strap tonight, so it's been crazy. Old star notes, I would look them up on that mycurrencycollection.com, and if you don't find it there, what I have is another resource that I use that I would recommend if you're going to do this, you purchase one. I don't make any money off of it. This is a 6th edition standard guide to small size U.S. paper money. Marcus, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. 1928 to date. Michael Johnson, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. And so this goes back to 1928, and you can look up the star notes in here. If one is older, that's the resource I will use to look it up. Also, if I find bills before 2000, that's what I will use to look them up. 4 sequential 50. You know what? Having sequential star notes does add value, but again, the 50s are harder to sell than the ones. $20 bill with the serial number 82. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a radar note. West Nation, that's a palindrome note, a radar note. It goes 8299 from the front, 8299 from the back. I have a few. $15 to $20 usually for a palindrome or radar note like that. That's a really good find. Really good find. Two 1928 $2 bills. I love $2 bills. Those old $2 bills are definitely worth over face value. It might have been. It might have been. I'm looking back. There's the fourth one I found. Over 8.9. I'm not really seeing an odometer there unless it was a different one. I'm going to bring you guys back down so you can see. Showed off my book. All right. Anyone I miss in the chat or miss your question, I apologize. It's not intentional. 09, 05, 01, 10. Not anything. Almost at the end of the second strap. August 4th or April 8th of the year 2774, a little too far in the future. Our last bill. That's going to be 200 bills searched, 300 to go. Jackie Baby, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Let's do a giveaway, Jackie Baby. We're going to do a giveaway. Again, you have to be 18 or older or 13 or older with parental permission. And I'm going to start a giveaway. And click that. Let's make sure it's working. It should say in the chat that a new giveaway has started. And what you're going to do is type in exclamation GAW to get entered. And at the end of 3 minutes, we're going to let the random comment picker pick a winner. And as long as you meet the requirements and send me an email and claim your prize, I will send this silver certificate to you. It is a silver certificate, get a little light on it, from 1957B, blue seal, $1 in silver, payable to the bearer on demand. I purchased these from Amex. I have a partnership with Amex. They would grade it VGVF. It's not in great shape, but it's worth $5 to $10, and we're going to give it away. And all you had to do was just be here tonight. Exclamation GAW gets you in. Exclamation GAW. And if you like what you're seeing, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. That helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you're here for the first time, you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It means the world to the grandkids for sure. Copper Owl Coins has been a member for 48 months. That's dang near 4 years. 4 years. That is amazing. Copper Owl and I are both big Kansas City Chiefs fans, and don't hate on us. I've been a Kansas City Chiefs fan for 55 years, and I went through a lot of pain and suffering before we got good again. But Copper Owl, I don't think we can beat the Bills. And I know that's pretty negative, but I don't think we can beat the Bills. I think this is where it ends, but we'll see. I didn't think we could beat San Francisco or Philadelphia the last 2 Super Bowls either, so we shall see. Hello, Damian Cobbs. Good to see you. Go Bills. There you go. I think the Bills, I thought it was Detroit's year, but I'm thinking it might be the Bills' year. But Jaden Daniels playing amazing for the Commanders now as well. Hello, Fubar. I shipped you a couple shirts today, Fubar. Headed your way. Juan Nieves, there's always next year. Thanks for subscribing. We appreciate it. We're here in Arkansas, so there's a lot of Cowboy fans in the area. Ivan Lopez, thank you for subscribing. We're doing a giveaway right now. Type in exclamation GAW. You've got to be above the age of 18 or 13 over with parental permission, and you need to do it quick because I didn't get this up here quick enough. So I'm going to open it back up for 5 seconds. Then I'll count really slow. If you didn't get entered for the giveaway and you want to, type in exclamation GAW and you can enter 5-4. We're giving away a $1 silver certificate from 1957. 3, 2, 1, 0. Closing entries. All right, good luck, everybody. Let me put this so you can see who I draw as a winner right there. The winner is Preston Moore. Congratulations, Preston. You're going to be a first-time winner as far as I know on the channel. Preston, what you need to do is send me an email claiming your prize, confirming to me you're over the age of 18, or mom and dad need to send me an email. And I mean no offense if you're 60 years old like me. And give me your mailing address, and I will ship you your silver certificate, Preston. It's just that easy to win on PasSpareTime. Could be Preston's first time ever being here, and he just won. See how easy that was, Preston? You see how easy that was. Where's Preston at? There he is. Awesome, thank you. 8887. Same thing with that one, except that's going to be worth more. That checks a couple of boxes. First off, 7s, 8s, and 0s are the most sought after number by collectors. Second off, that's a binary note. It's only got 8s and 7s in it. Binary notes in good shape are going for over $20 on eBay. Third off, that's a palindrome or a radar note. It reads 8887 from the front, 8887 from the back. And palindrome notes are going for $15 or up. So what's it worth? Definitely over $20, Blasty. Definitely over $20. For sure. All right. So we're going to go to strap number 3 now. Strap number 3. And you got to get it organized because, you know, I was a cashier at Walmart back in the early 80s. And the cash office clerk, when I was a cashier, told me that all my dollars and bills needed to be facing the same direction. So my cash drawer, all my stuff faced the same direction. Now, I was a little scared of her, so that may have been why. But evidently that is not a thing anymore. I'm not sure. These come from the Federal Reserve. I'm not sure why they're not coming all facing the same direction. So I've got to go through and square them up. Makes it a better viewing for you and easier for me to search because I can miss them when they're staring right at me. Let alone having to twist them around. So give me a minute here to get all these sorted out. Actually, I'm not sorting. I'm just making them go in the same direction. Just making them go in the same direction. We appreciate the 150 people that are in here tonight. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, please do consider it. We have been searching coins on YouTube for over 5 years. The last 6 or 7 months, we've been doing dollar bill searches as well. We added it to our repertoire, and I've fallen in love with it. I'll tell you what we're looking for here in a minute. But we stream every Saturday. We do a $50 stream every Saturday at 2 p.m. Central Time. We have 5 or 6 giveaways during that stream. It's a lot of fun. It's like a family reunion with a lot of people, members that have been there for over 5 years. Over 4 years, I'm sorry. And we do daily short videos on coin hunts, my best finds of the week, and I'm currently doing a video series on buffalo nickels that I'm using a chemical called Yakety to take all the buffalo nickels that don't have a date on them and try to restore it and see if I can put together a full set. And we crossed the halfway point today on that. There's 64 buffalo nickels that are in the set, 65 if you count the 3.5 leg 1937. And we're having fun with that. And this late night, if I'm doing this, I'll pop on around 10 o'clock if I'm searching dollar bills in this vertical live format. That gives me an opportunity to reach more people. And the goal for me and my grandkids is to bring awareness to this great hobby. I go to coin shows and I see a lot of people my age and older, and if we're not careful, this hobby's going to die out. What I'm looking at is the date right here, and that's actually a lie, I'll tell you in a second, but I'm looking for anything before 2000. I cheat and look at the signature. I know most of these are going to be yelling and munching signatures, and I know those aren't older. I'm looking where that D is for a star. That means it was printed as a replacement note to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. Also look for X's or Y's because that means they were a deeper run and they're more rare and more valuable. Or any fancy combination of serial numbers like are scrolling or through at the bottom of the screen. Basically anything worth more than $1. Terry, I don't know much about Confederate coins. I know they're cool. Yeah, DJ. No cash. Give me a break, right? True that, John. Maybe I had the same one. Whole stack of star notes and special dollars that I never check. I even get some coins that are over 100 years old. Do I send you pics or something? If you want to send me pics, you can type in exclamation email and it'll show my email and you can send me the pictures of them. You need to start hanging on to some of that stuff you can. They're worth money. I love Buffalo nickels. Buffalo nickels, Morgan dollars, my two favorite coins. Also love the Standing Liberty quarter. 1935E. 65 years of Indian head. How many variants of the Indian head of the Buffalo nickel? It wasn't around 65 years. The Indian head cent was around for maybe 65 years. There's tons of heirs and varieties in Indian head cents. I love my Indian head cents as well. All right, here we go. Let's see what we can find. If I can stay on screen. If I get off screen, yell at me. Yell at me so you can see what I'm seeing. Because if I miss one that's one I would normally keep and you're the first to type in that I missed it, I will send it to you. Free. It's yours as long as you meet the age requirements. 18 or over, 13 or over with parental permission. We've had good luck so far. 5 star notes out of 2 straps of 100. This is our 3rd strap. We're doing 5 straps tonight. That's what I typically do is 5 straps. I get 2,000 $1 bills each week to search. If I do a bunch of nights in a row, I go to the bank and get some teller straps as well to search. All of these are ordered directly for me from the Federal Reserve. And I pick them up weekly. And then I take them back to a different bank because I don't want to search the same ones again. Seems to not make any sense. Star note, star note, star note. Michael Erickson, I got my hands on a picture of the gold coin. And even though he said he looked and it did not have a mint mark, it had a big old S mint mark on it. So instead of being worth $70,000 to $110,000, it's worth about $3,000. So the gold coin that we found in a collection that the guy called me, he didn't include it in the collection that I searched. Maria, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. But he asked me if I could value it for him, and I looked it up, but I had a heart attack. 1882, no mint mark. $20 Liberty Head Double Eagle gold piece, gold coin. Only 25 to 35 known, 541 minted, and in MS30, well, not MS30, but in with a 30 grade on it was $70,000, and a 40 grade was $110,000. And I had to call him back after I saw his pictures and say, not it, I'm sorry. He's like, what? I looked, there's not a mint mark. And I'm like, yeah. So I showed him where it was. So I'll try to slow down a little. Let's go over to the Star Note lookup page and see if this Star Note is more or less rare. $1 is already keyed in. 2017A is already keyed in. This is F 10862241 star. Usually when you do this, the run size is 3.2 million. We're looking for anything lower than 3.2 million. And it's another one that's 3.2 million, and that is less rare, as you can see down here. But star notes are still going for $3 to $4 in decent shape on eBay. So make sure you hang on to all of your star notes. They've also announced they're not going to be issuing star notes going forward. So I think the value is going to go up. Slide down a little, not slow down. I got you. All right, slid down. Thanks for telling me. One bad thing about this live vertical format is you don't have a lot of space to work in. Typically, the only streams I will do in this format are dollar bills because you can still see everything that you need to see to hunt along with me. You can't see the other side, but I'm looking at it as I go through. Let's find something just ultra cool. May 32nd of the year 1976. Very close to another birthday note. Missed it by that much. You know, every strap's different. I can go through $100 strap and not find anything. I can go through $100 strap and find 8, 10 finds. You just never know. I guess that's why it's called hunting, not necessarily called finding. Upside down. What are we gonna find next? That's why I like this. This is the ultimate treasure hunt. You never know what you're gonna find. You just never know. Yeah, Michael, I misread that. My bad. You know, he decided to keep the gold coins to give to his kids, but he rescinded his decision not to sell me the collection, the rest of the collection, March 9th or September 3rd of the year 2059. That's coming up. So I spent $3,000 and bought a coin collection. Wrote the check today. So if I get time tomorrow, Saturday's auction will have some of the new goodies in it. Lots of Peace and Morgan dollars, for sure. Half-cent piece, 3-cent nickels, Liberty seeded dimes. Large cent, half cent. Got a little bit of everything in it. I was disappointed when he wasn't going to sell it, but that's everyone's option. Because I thought I could pass along some good deals to you all for some stuff that would be very popular. Yeah, if they're not really over-inked, I don't keep all of the over-inked ones, Juan. The same with the odometer notes. We haven't found a trinary note yet tonight, but I don't keep all the trinary notes either. But I'll try to point them out as we go through this. All right, we're due for a find here. We're due for a find. Birthday for a 111-year-old person. There you go. Thanks for being here, DJ. Have a good evening. Upcoming birthday, Preston. Yep. $100 bill, 0707 7737. Not really. It doesn't really meet any of the criteria. It's got. Well, it's called a trinary note, David. But on like a trinary dollar bill in perfect shape, you might get $1.50 out of it. Trinary note on a $100 bill, you're not going to really get anything over face value for it, unfortunately. See, that 8 is a little over inked. It's not wildly bold, so that's one I won't keep, but that 8 is over inked. It's a bit of a printing error. And just because I keep or don't keep something doesn't mean that's what you should do. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and everyone can keep what they want. For me, it comes down to I've got thousands of dollars of bills that I found that I'm keeping right now and I'm not selling. how many does a guy want to have? I need to start selling. That's what I need to do. That 6 is a little over inked on that one as well. I need to get my eBay store activated. If you're here and you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. It will make my grandkids very happy. They hunt coins with me and stream along with me on Saturdays when they're out of school. You'll see them Saturday at 2 o'clock if you come check us out. We'll be hunting $6 to 8 boxes of $half and having an auction after that. Star note. Oh, now we need to have the conversation too. Now we need to have the conversation. I know, I do, Michael. I need to add some star notes back in because I got a gazillion star notes. All right, the star indicates that this was printed as a replacement note. And basic star notes, which this is, they're going for $3 to $4 on eBay. They've also announced the U.S. Mint that they're not going to print star notes indicating it's a replacement note anymore. But now we got to talk historical, because if you look at the date on this one, it's a 2013 bill. In the year 2013, bills are printed in Fort Worth, Texas, and somewhere up north like Washington, D.C. There's never supposed to be any two bills that have the same serial number. Well, on a batch of star notes, both of those places started printing star notes with the same serial number. And if you get a 2013 that starts with a B, you have a chance that you have one of those that has a twin sister out there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the star note lookup page again. If this is one of the ones with the twin sister, it will tell us. This is a 2013, and this is a B 0235 2519. Now, if the next message we get is, was this bill printed in Fort Worth, Texas, then we have one that has a twin. We do not. We have one that was a print run size of 3.2 million. If that came up and said that it was printed in Washington, D.C. or Fort Worth, Texas, then we would key in. You can look at the bill, and I'll show you how you tell that. Down on the bill, right there, those letters, the FWF, if it has an FW there, it was printed in Fort Worth. Anything else means it was printed in Washington, D.C. But if you get one that has a twin, there's a website you can go to that's called the Star Note Project, and you can look, you can register one. If you find one of the twins, you can register it there. You can also look and see if somebody else has found and registered the twin bill. If you get both star notes, the one printed in Fort Worth and one printed in Washington, D.C., and they're in decent shape, you can put them together, sell them in an auction, and you're talking well over $1,000. I have found, I think, 13 or 14 of the twins, but I don't have any that has a match yet. But I'm hoping. Hey, Lamb of God, good to see you. That's right, David. That's right. They are great to find. You definitely want to find those. They are exciting. So I guess someone asked earlier, was my most valuable find, and if one of those pairs up, one of those will be my most valuable find. But that has not happened as of yet. All right, we have finished the third strap of bills. 3 straps down, 2 straps to go. So let's get into the strap number 4. There's 100 bills in each strap. I've got to get these all facing the same direction so that I can search them. Appreciate everyone being here tonight. We are 1 subscriber from 15,900. If you're here and you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. It means the world to us. It does not cost you a thing. And if you're enjoying the content, hit that thumbs up button. It lets YouTube know we're doing a good job, and they'll go out there on their algorithm and maybe recommend us to a few more people to come watch, which is always a good thing. All right. At what point did those start going the other direction? All right. I really, occasionally I'll get a strap from the Fed that is all going in the right direction. So I don't know if some of their employees are just better than others, or if I'm just lucky or unlucky. I don't know. And honestly, it's not much of an inconvenience. I don't mind making them face all the same direction. Doesn't take that long. I'm just blessed to be able to have dollar bills to search, and I have 3 or 4 really good bank partners that take good care of me, that are super people to deal with. Make sure we get our coins every week and we can return our coins. And tomorrow is return coin day, one of my least favorite days of the week. I have 6 buckets. Jefferson Kyle, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Thanks to all that just subscribed. It doesn't recognize everyone that subscribes. I don't know why. It's an OBS problem. I have no control over it, but you all put us over 15,900. Thank you so very much. All right. Get this ready to go. What we're looking for is any bill before 2000. We haven't found one of those tonight. An extra Y to end the serial number. That means it's a deeper run and they're more rare and worth over face value. A star indicating a star note that was printed to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. They're going for $3 or $4 each on eBay. Or a fancy combination of serial numbers. So let's see what we can find. Michael Amram, it's different by every denomination. Here's the best way to value your star notes. eBay is where 80% of star note sales are taking place right now. So go to eBay, do a search, $20 bill star note. Enter, and then it will show you all the $20 bill star notes that are for sale. Don't really care about that. On the far left, you want to scroll all the way down on the far left and check the box that says sold items. When you do that, it's going to show you all of the $20 bill star notes and what they have sold for recently. And you can look at that and get an idea. My guess is a $20 bill may be going for $22. $22 star note in good shape. $22, $23. But I haven't looked in a while on the other denominations, so I don't know for sure. But that's the best way to check. There is no printed guide or online pricing guide that I'm aware of for fancy serial numbers, star notes, and older bills right now. Now, coins, you can look and find all sorts of information out there. There's an over-inked 7. That first 7 and that second 7. It's not heavily over-inked. I'll probably go ahead and hang on to it because it's a 7 that's over-inked. But I like them to be a little more over-inked than that. But that is a printing error. Thank you, Martin. I appreciate that. Our goal is to bring awareness to this great hobby of coin collecting, coin searching, and currency searching. We've been searching coins on YouTube for over 5 years. We've searched over 2,000 boxes of $50. Found over 2,000 pieces of silver out of $50 boxes. We search $50 boxes every Saturday at 2 p.m. on our channel live. We have giveaways. You can donate, and we open a box of $50 for you. That last 8 is a tiny bit raised out of alignment, but not enough for me to want to keep it. We do daily short videos that come out around 10 p.m. showing our best finds of the week from our coin hunts, because I search boxes of pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and $50 each and every week. And I think a silver dime might be tonight's video. We've got a video series going that's coming out weekly on, I bought 1,000 undated buffalo nickels, because buffalo nickel design made the dated area the high spot on the bill, and it wears off first. And you can take a chemical called Yakety and put on that area, and a lot of the time the date will pop back out. So I'm doing a series on that, trying to complete a total album of buffalo nickels, the whole collection, by Yaketying them. Awesome, Sacktown Amy. I'm glad you got that, and thank you so much for your support. We did a major fundraiser for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention late last fall. Hello, Diana Ramsey. And raised $17,000, and I shipped a bunch of goodies out to the people that were major donators, and they just got them, and I still owe them cookies. Team Adam t-shirt hangs in my coin room. Awesome, Copper Owl. That is awesome. If you have a digit that is very over inked, they're going for a couple bucks on eBay. If you have a star on a star note and the star is filled in over inked, they're going for over $20. So you do need to keep an eye out for those over inked bills, because they do bring a premium. Maple Leaf Numismatics just subscribed. Thank you, Maple Leaf, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Cool, Seth. I hope you love it. I didn't say it, but Seth was the last month's winner from our daily short video hunts. Everything I find, I throw in this jar. And at the end of every month, I give away everything I found that I featured on the short videos for the month. And Seth won the last one we did and just got his package. So congratulations again to Seth. A good win. There are lots of wheat pennies. There's buffalo nickels, war nickels, silver dimes, some silver $50. There's a little bit of everything in there. I apologize to anyone I'm not getting to. I'm trying to search and run the chat. Those are consecutive serial numbers, but just a couple of consecutive serial numbers from a basic serial number does not add any to the face value. If there were something special about them, like if they were star notes consecutive serial numbers, that would add value to them. Welcome to all the new subscribers tonight. We appreciate you greatly. Good to see PasSpareTime growing. Said the grandsons have set a goal of 20,000. They set it for the end of last year, and we ended up having some things happen at the end of the year, and we didn't get there. August 3rd, 2292. Birthday note, but in the future. So we have a goal to get to 20,000 subscribers and onward. So we appreciate all of you subscribing. Now, we don't get a plaque. We don't make any extra money. We don't get even a thank you email from YouTube for hitting 20,000 subscribers. But it means the world to us. So we do appreciate all of y'all's support. You can see we talk about odometer notes. That last 3 is raised a little higher than the rest of the numbers on the serial number. Not high enough for me to want to keep it, though. It needs to be a little higher than that or a little lower than that for me to want to keep it. And those are collectible and are selling for above face value also on eBay. There's an over ink bill. We got 2 4s with too much ink on it. The first 4 is a skinny 4. The second 2 4s are chubby. That's an over-inked bill. I will hang on to that one. That will bring a couple bucks on eBay most likely. Anytime you can turn a dollar bill into a $2 bill is a good day. I'm more apt to turn a dollar bill into a no dollar bill. And that's no good. No star note in this strap yet. I think we're at 6, but I'm not sure. How many leading 9s do you need for a high-low number? On zeros, some people say 5 leading zeros. I say 4. I say if you've got 4 leading zeros, I keep them when you're down to 4 digits. On the bills, they don't make 9999999. It's like a 95 is like the highest it gets. So I always have to look when I get a like a 9599 to see if it's a high one for that run. But the numbers, to the best of my knowledge, the numbers on dollar bills don't go all the way to 8 9s. But the ideal bill to find would be 7 zeros with a 1 at the end would be the very first bill in the series. And you're talking hundreds of dollars if you find that. But any single digit serial number where you get 7 leading zeros would be amazing. Anything with at least 4 leading zeros is, in my opinion, worth keeping. 02 666 555, kind of a cool bill, but by any category, not really worth anything over face, and that was not in great condition. We're due for a find. Last time I said that, we ended up having a find. Speak it into existence again? Maybe? Sometimes you just get into a cold part of a strap. I did one day find 8 consecutive serial number star notes. 9559, 5529. Huh. Close to something cool. 9s, 5s, and a 2. So that's a trinary note. That only has 3 different numbers used in the serial number. Some people keep those. I stopped because I had too many and they're only worth like $1.50. And if you sell them on eBay with the fees and the shipping, you're not going to make any money. But there's nothing wrong with keeping trinary notes, especially one that strikes your fancy and only uses 3 numbers and a serial number. I don't want to still do bookends, Michael. So if I missed one, just pretend like I didn't. But I said at the start I would still do bookends. If it starts with 37, ends with 37, it really doesn't have a lot of. It's like $1.25 is what it's worth. If it starts with 370 and ends with 370, that's when you get into the value. When you've got 3, but. So hybrid, Michael, hybrid. A 1912 nickel. So you got a shield nickel? Camo? That's a cool one. I missed a bookend. I was afraid of that. 52 near the beginning? The beginning? The beginning of this strap, I hope you mean? The beginning of a 52 bookend. Alright, I'm going back through them once looking for a 52 bookend. I think we're going to stop doing the bookend soon. Because it doesn't make much sense for me to send you something that it costs me in stamps what it's worth. I did. I see it. I see it. So, Michael Erickson, who was the first one to see this? Was it M. Johnson? I see M. Johnson saying you missed a bookend. Did anyone say it before that? Oh, nope, back up here. Glenn said it, then M. Johnson. And Michael Erickson said, I missed a bookend 52. George Brunn says 52. Dinah Ramsey says 52. George Brunn says 59. Bookends. Diana Ramsey's in. I'm looking back to see who might have. I think I'm seeing Diana Ramsey as the one that saw it first and typed in first. Anyway, I think I'm seeing Diana Ramsey. Correct me if. Okay, Diana. All right, Diana, you need to send me an email. Claim your prize, and confirm you're over the age of 18 for me, Diana. If you're not over the age of 18, Diana, what are you doing up still? You should be getting ready for school. You could be in California, though. Diana Ramsey. Diana, that lovely bookend bill starts with 52, ends with 52. I missed it. You saw it. Several people saw it, but it seems like you saw it first. So that will go out to you. All right, now take it easy on me. Don't take all my dollars, okay? All right. That's the one I typically miss. It's not the only thing I ever miss, but I miss a lot of bookends because when I search for myself, I don't keep them. So it's hard for me to reprogram in. Second thing I probably miss the most is 3-digit bookends because those little suckers are hard to see. $83.84, that was a close one. $67.88, $67.40. Not a palindrome. Thank you, Sackdown. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know. Usually on bookends, see 6 or 7. I mean, it's surprising we haven't seen a lot more bookends. Well, that 9. It's not enough. I think that last 9's a little bit high, but not enough. All right, we got $400 down. 400 of our 500 are searched. We got 100 more to go. 100 more to go. Glenn, if you were really before her, I think a couple moderators checked and found her first. She was way back there. But I appreciate you saying that. I wouldn't intentionally favor anybody. It just that one was far enough back, and I didn't catch y'all typing at me that I'd messed up. So I compounded the problem. I am putting these in order, not in order. I'm making these all face the same direction. That's what I'm doing. Making them all face the same direction because it's easier for me to search and not miss things like bookends that I miss all the time. I kid and I tell people on this channel I have bookend blindness. For some reason I can't see bookends. I can see all this other more complicated stuff, but my eyes aren't just programmed in for the bookends for some reason. So I frequently ship out bookends to people. I am considering not doing that anymore. It was getting a little expensive. Now, I do kind of feel like it's just, I gotta punish myself when I miss stuff though. I shouldn't be missing anything. You try to keep up with chat and search and not mess up, and I'm not perfect. I'm gonna miss some. All right. I think we have the last 100 in order. I do think. I think we do. Michael Erickson has gifted 5 PasSpareTime memberships. Thank you very much for that, Michael. Let's see. Gatita Oso, Moon Jim's Meanderings, Brenda Shank, Thomas Wells, and Scott H. are all members now, courtesy of Michael Erickson. Michael, that's very generous of you. Membership has its benefits. One of those benefits is that you don't pay shipping on the auction items. Also, you can bid by being a member. And we do reinvest all of our membership income right back into the channel and what we do, so we can try to bring awareness to this, like awareness to a star note that is on the top. That doesn't happen very often. All right, that star indicates this was printed as a replacement note for a damaged or misprinted bill. So we're going to go over to the star note lookup page. The star note lookup page, and this is a $1 bill from 2017. Key in the entire serial number. We've got AK 1069998 Most of these are printed in run size of 3.2 million. We're looking for something lower than that, and we're not going to get it. Run size of 3.2 million. It is a less rare star note, but star notes are selling for $3 or $4 each, and my guess is they're going to be going up because they've said they're not going to make them anymore. So hang on to all of your star notes. Even if you don't sell them, hang on to them because they're going to go up in value is my guess. All right, well, start off with a star note. That's good. I think that's our 7th star note, and this is just now our 5th strap. GVT Dog, thanks for subscribing, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you here. For anyone else that has come in and subscribed and it didn't recognize you, I'm sorry, it doesn't catch them all, but we appreciate all of y'all subscribing. What I'm doing here is I am looking at $1 bills, looking at the date for anything earlier than 2000, looking at the last letter in the serial number because X and Y are worth more because they're a deeper run. A star is worth more because it's a special run of replacement notes. And then any fancy combination of serial numbers. Possibility to find some that are worth thousands of dollars. It is possible. Gotcha. I moved left a little bit. The second thing, I'm looking at the date. I'm looking at the D, that letter. If it's an X or a Y, it has more value. Or if it's a star. And I'm looking for a fancy combination of serial numbers. I'm also, you can't see it, I'm making sure the serial number on the left side matches the serial number on the right side. I've never found one that didn't, but they are out there and they're worth quite a bit of money if you find a mistake like that. There is an over-inked 8. See how bold that 8 is? That is an error, printing error. And I'm going to test the theory. You look them up and they're selling on eBay. I'm going to try it. I'll let you know what happens. January 24th of the year 1592. Hard to search U.S. history from 1592, so we'll let that one go back to the bank. We will grant it its freedom. A little too far in the past to interest me. Black Magic markered that one. Hopefully Black Magic Marker Man doesn't take to searching dollar bills. Oh, hello. 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 Hello, Natalie Peters. Good to see you. Hello, Chris in Tampa Bay. Hello, Drake. Hello, Cool Find. 5156 5156. It's a repeater, a quad repeater. And $10 to $20. Pretty rare. I have not found very many of them. You gotta like that. The bill's in pretty good shape. When I find one that is worth that kind of money, and I know it's not life-changing money, but you turn a $1 bill into a $20 bill, that's good. So I put it in a plastic protector so it doesn't take on any more damage than it's had in its life, and send it off to the side. That's a good one. Trinary one too. 5s, 1s, and 6s. You're right. Trinary repeater, quad repeater. You gotta like that. All right. Man, we got some good finds. Good finds in tonight's hunt for sure. Appreciate y'all being here. Animated Austin, thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We are glad to have you. Thanks to all of our new subscribers tonight. We appreciate you all very, very much. Nice to have lots of people to talk to while I do this late at night. I'm an insomniac, so you never know. One thing you might want to do, all you new subscribers, you may want to turn on your bell notifications and click the all button. That way, when I get on and I'm doing this, you'll get a notification, maybe. Depending on YouTube's mood. They send them out sometimes that I'm streaming, and you can know to come over and check it out. You can also pop in and check. If I'm doing this, it'll usually start around 10 p.m. And I'll usually do $501 bills. And I'm going to try to do that 3 or 4 times a week going forward. We'll see. Although I'm going to take a vacation and go to Cozumel here soon. So I'm going to take a little time off. I've got to go warm up the batteries, don't you know? Here in northwest Arkansas, we don't have much snow to speak of on the ground, but it's cold. 1, 2, no, 2 5s. Something might have a broken or scattered ladder. We did not. Join the club, the Insomniac Club. I have a, well, actually, this is a Coinsomniac stream. We coined the phrase Coinsomniacs for my late night streams. I've actually got a sticker of laying in bed with sheep jumping over coins, and we call our late night stream Coinsomniacs, oddly enough. But I haven't, since I started doing this vertical live, I haven't really focused on the Coinsomniac part of it. Because Coinsomniacs is more, you never know what I might search. I might get up in the middle of the night, 2 a.m. and search $50. Nickels, pennies. Won't be dimes. My eyes can't handle dimes. 037000397. Almost a trinary, but not. Almost a cool number, but not. All right, we haven't had a single bill. Oh, I'm just saying it. We haven't had a single bill before 2000. Bookend, missed one. What'd I miss, M. Johnson? You're first. What I miss? $30, $93, $60, $30. That's a bookend. You're right. You're right, M. Johnson. Did you win the last one? No, that was Diana. All right, M. Johnson, what you have to do now is email me. You can type in exclamation email. It'll show you my email. Claim your prize. Verify you're over the age of 18. And give me your mailing address, M. Johnson. And that beauty is in a protective case now. And that bookend bill will be, well, it's yours. You just got to claim it. It is yours. Congrats, M. Johnson. Anyway, what I was saying is, before I had missed something else, we haven't had a single bill before 2000. What do we see in 1995? Robert Rubin or Ruslan. Now, 1995 bills, 1983 bills, and 1988 bills, some of them were printed using a test printing process. A normal dollar bill, when I flip it over, and this is upside down, so when I say that number right there, that 28, 26, is on the bottom of the bill, it's showing on the top here, but it's on the bottom of the bill below the E. That's where it usually is. But they tested a process in 95 was one of the years they did it, that was called the web printing process, and they printed off of sheets, off of rolls of paper instead of sheets of paper. So when you get a 1995, first off, just the fact that it's 1995, it's worth more than $1. But if you turn it over and that number right there, 297, isn't there, but is up top instead, you have a web note, and those are worth $15, $20. This one is not a web note, but it is an old note, 1995, and I keep all of those. But make sure you keep an eye out for those web notes. I'm telling you, Natalie, I don't find, well, we're into the 400 to 500 range of bills I've searched tonight, and that's my first one before 2000. I find very, very, very few before 2000. Now, I even get teller straps, which are the straps that customers or local businesses will take back into the banks, and they'll strap up their own ones. And I like to get those occasionally because they haven't been seen by as many people. But I haven't even noticed in those that I get a lot of older bills. So I think the Fed is pulling those out. So 2013. October 21st of the year 7230. Nope, Doc says I'm not going to make 7230. Do you know by any chance what website is being used to check the bills? The website that I use to check the bills is called mycurrencycollection.com, where I'm going over to look at star notes to see the print run. That's the one that I'm using. Other than that, for a website to check, there are websites out there where you can key in the serial number and it'll tell you how cool it is. Some of their more cool ones aren't ones that are selling for anything above face value, so you got to watch that. But mycurrencycollection.com is, and on the Star Notes 2013 Bs, it's called the Star Note Project. I don't remember what the web page for that is. And I'm not sure in any of that if I got around to answering your question. November 23rd of 2388. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Quad. 4 5s in a row. Those are going for a couple bucks when you find a quad. Now, the ones that sell best are when the quad either starts the bill or ends the bill. But I'll show you something else here. And you don't see low digits very often, but look how low that 2 is compared to the rest of the serial number. So not only is this a quad, but that 2 is out of alignment. We call that a gas pump or an odometer note. So that bill's got a couple things going for it. It's pretty cool. Gilmar, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Bookend, 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 bookend. You must be teasing. I would never miss such a thing. Ooh, it's a crispy one too. It's a crispy bookend. 23. Who was first? Who was first? I see Trevor Harmond. I see West Nation before you. Do I see anyone before that? Yeah, I think, moderators, I am seeing West Nation as the one that saw this first. Please confirm you got it, West Nation. West Nation, this crispy bookend bill, 2323, and it is crispy. I mean, it's like it's never been spent, although it must have because it's in the stack. West Nation, you need to send me an email, claim your prize. Confirm you're over 18 years of age, and give me your mailing address. Something a little more specific than West Nation, please. And I'll ship you your goodie, West Nation. Good eyes, everybody. See? Bookend blindness. Can't see it. I just get shipping done today. Now I got 4 things to ship again. The 2 in the middle is off again. The 2 in the middle is off again. 2 in the middle. I don't know what that means. Natalie. The second 2 in on what? Oh, a little low. On the one I found, what did I do with it? I found, what did I find? Oh, there it is. Yeah, on this one, the 2 is way low. And that's, the 9 is low also. The 2 and the 9 are low. And that I like to see them that far off before I will keep them. That's a really good one to have kept. Did you get the 2-3? Yes. I just gave it away. I just gave away the 2-3. It was crispy. West Nation got it. West Nation got it. I'm not going to miss another bookend tonight. Yeah, right. Probably will. Hey, if you're here and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We've been on YouTube for over 5 years. We've been hunting coins for over 5 years. Dollars for the last 6 to 8 months. Searched 100,000 $1 bills. Looking for bills worth more than face value. And we do it in this vertical live format where you can hunt along with us. And if I miss anything, and you're the first to bring it up, I'll send it to you. Now, it won't be tomorrow. I usually only ship every 2 weeks on the giveaways, because I spend plenty of quality time in the post office, as is. But it will get to you. I'm not one of those channels that said they're going to give you something and you won't get. You can ask the people that are in here. A lot of them have received packages from PasSpareTime. A lot of them. All right, we're about out. I will say, if you're going to do this, for me, after I get over, when I search more than 1,000 at once, I start getting a little cross-eyed. Start getting a little punchy, a little cross-eyed. Take a little break. All right, unless I miss something, that is the end of the hunt as that goes. But, wait a minute. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? I don't know where they went. Oh, my stack. Oh, there they are. We're going to do one more giveaway tonight. I had fun. Hadn't done this in 30 days. We're going to give away... Well, I'll start the giveaway, then I'll tell you. How about that? How about that? You'll be typing in exclamation GAW. Brian G, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. You've got 3 minutes to enter exclamation GAW. You have to be over 18 years of age or 13 or older with parental permission. We're going to give away 2 of my favorite bills. Crispy uncirculated, serial number ending in 528 and 529. So 2 crispy uncirculated dollars, consecutive serial numbers, possibly never touched by human hands. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Love the reverse of the $2 bill, the modern one. The rendering of the signing of the Declaration of Independence as imagined by the artist. Really, really beautiful and truly artwork on a piece of currency from the United States. Love those. Love it so much I dropped it. You all notice as you get older the ground gets farther away? You got to bend over and get something, or is that just me? Could just be me. I don't know. Exclamation GAW. GAW. Let's see how much time we got left. We got 1 minute and 26 seconds. 1 minute and 26 seconds. How many people are entered? How many people are entered? Only 18? I know there's more than 18 people here. Do you hate my $2 bills? It says there's 143 watching. They could all be under 13. It's possible. It's possible. I don't know. I don't know. If nothing else, it's $4. It's $4. You can get a cup of coffee or something if you don't want to collect it. I like them as collector's items. But to each their own. Let's see. All right, we got 45 seconds left, so let me put it on the board here so you can see it counting down. 40, 39, exclamation GAW is your chance to win 2 crispy uncirculated $2 bills. You have to be 18 or older, 13 or older with parental permission. Anyone else going to get in? You got about 10 seconds to enter. Exclamation GAW. 4 little things. You got a key. And enter. Last chance to dance. All right, we got 25 people entered. Diego M, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Good luck, all. The winner of the 2 crispy uncirculated $2 bills is Chris from Tampa Bay. Well, I think Chris may be a first-time winner too. So you can put exclamation email in. We'll give you my email. And you can send me an email claiming your prize, Chris, verifying that you are over the age of 18. And I will ship your beauties to you. That is what I will do. That one. That one right there. There he is. Gonna go see Chris. Chris tearing it up. All right, so first, everyone that won something, email me. I do not want anything to end up on the island of unclaimed prizes. It's a sad, sad place in the coin room. We just don't want anything over there. Second, thank you all for being here tonight. 12,000 views tonight while we've been doing this stream for the last, we're 50 seconds away from 2 hours. So thank you for that. We have gained well over 100 subscribers. So thank you. That means the world to us. We appreciate the 71 likes. And I hope you learned something tonight. You can be checking your change. We had some good finds. August 18th, 1948 birth date note. November 2nd, my birth date, 1987, wrong year. 2 birth date notes. That's really cool. We had a repeater, a quad repeater, 5156, 5156, worth 20 bucks. You don't find those that often. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 star notes. 8 star notes tonight, each worth $3 to $4 each. And we had the 1995 bill. We had 4 quad notes. We had the quad note with the 4 5s, with the odometer note also with the 2 and a 9 being out of alignment. Really a cool one. I should put that in a plastic case, or I'll end up just thinking it's quad and miss it. Don't want. Almost 16,000. We are sneaking on 16,000. Maybe if I could do this again tomorrow night, we could make 16,000. Or maybe if our Saturday stream, if y'all come to our Saturday stream, 2 p.m., we're going to do 6 to 8 boxes of $half. And we will be having a party, an auction after the 6 to 8 boxes of $half. We scheduled, I think, 5 or 6 giveaways for that stream. So hopefully we get to see everybody. So, hey, mods, thanks for being here. Thanks to my long-term members for being here. But a big thanks to all the new people that were here, all the new subscribers. We really, really appreciate you. Glenn, grandson Hudson, Mary, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Grandson Hudson harvested an 8-point buck in northern Missouri, and we're still waiting. We had the entire thing made into deer sticks, and they're behind, and we don't have it back yet. Now, Paul's got bit by a Lone Star tick, and I've got what's called alpha gal. I can't have red meat, so I don't get any anyway, but Hudson's bugging me every single day about where's the deer sticks. So then I'm going to have to drive 6 hours north to go get them. So, but we did have a really fun deer season this year as well. Absolutely. Hey, Ashland, Oregon. Good to see you. Those of you looking for another channel that you can check that is very active on putting out content, Ashland, Oregon Auctions does a lot of nickels from what I can tell for sure, and auctions, and is active on YouTube and does the same kind of content we do. Should give them some sub love. Ashland, if you want to put exclamation me in and put your link in, you're welcome to. Anyone is welcome to do that. How old am I, mister? I am 61 if you're talking to me. Just a youngster. Common $5 star notes are worth money over face value. Not the same percentage over face value that dollar bills are. But you might be able to get $5.50, $6 for a common $5 star note in good shape. The best way to tell maple leaf is if you'll go to eBay and search $5 star notes US, and it'll come up and show you everything that's for sale. But then scroll down on the far left, there's a little button that says sold. And click on that button for sold, and then it will show you what $5 star notes are actually selling for on eBay. And that'll give you the best, most recent information on what the value is. I honestly think it might be hard to sell $5 bill star notes on eBay and make money with shipping and fees. But I have not looked up the $5 one lately. You're welcome. You're welcome, Ashland. So, hey, you all have a great Thursday evening. It's conceivable that I'll do this again tomorrow night. One of my grandsons may be over spending the night, but they're busy getting over the norovirus, and that's been nasty. They're finally all back at school tomorrow. So, luckily, Grammy and I did not get that. But we're looking forward to streaming on Saturday. And I'll be working on coin stuff. I know I'm working on coin stuff. I got 6 5-gallon buckets full of $50 I have to return to the bank. That is my to-do list tomorrow before I can do anything fun at all. So God bless, take care, have a good night. Thank you so much for being here. Moderators, thank you so much. I will see all of you again soon when Pa has more spare time. Good night, all.